Hello my friends and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. In our last video we were boarded by tossball pirates, and then I initially accidentally and then totally on purpose killed all of them except their captain, which is actually their coach, and yeah, all that happened. And that's why I didn't get to do what I initially had wanted to do at the end of our last video. So now we are outside of the coach's office to confront Coach Stilley, and then I need to disable some tracking devices as well for Ada. So there's things I have to do. But let's talk to this Coach Stilley and see what information I can get out of him before well, I'll be honest, most likely kill him because he attacked me, and I feel like that's just what I need to do, maybe. We'll see how it goes.
All right, easy now. Let's just keep our weapons holstered like civilized people. I'll drop the tossball act and we can have ourselves a conversation like reasonable people. Long as you promise not to bloody up my floor. Deal?
I mean, I feel like, again, if you had boarded me successfully, you would not have given me the opportunity to have a reasonable conversation. So let's see. Why did you attack my ship and who do you work for? Yeah.
My team and I were contracted to apprehend the Unreliable, eliminate its crew, and dispose of the captain. I couldn't tell you who hired me even if I wanted to. The contract's anonymous. No names, no faces, just money and a target. I can't turn down a job like that. You understand.
I mean, technically you can. You just didn't want to. So I could bribe him, which I don't want to do. Persuade him you and your team are a joke, take your ship and get out of here. I don't know that I want to do that either. Lie, I asked because I'm a recruiter. Groundbreaker's putting a tossball team together? No. And then attack. Then we're through talking, leave conversation. To be honest, I don't like the first three, so I'm gonna go with attack because he picked a fight with me first. I don't care if you were hired.
I was just getting started.
Sure you were, Felix. Sure you were. So a lot of things happened. So we don't need to ask Ada for help. We did talk to Coach Stilley. We just didn't, agree with him. And then I did eliminate the mercenaries. So let's see. Coach Stilley's credentials. Oh, that's... You want to make a deal with me even though I killed all of your, I don't know, tossball player mercenary friends? There's a terminal, I know. But I can steal everything and no one can get mad at me because they're all dead.
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
Where did this go? Oh, there was another way in here? Well, I mean, good to know, I suppose. But I don't actually need it now. What's this? It's all the way back there. Nothing useful.
Great work.
Thanks. I'll take those bits. Okay, so terminal. Coach Stilley, please select an option. Messages. From error. So from error, unknown sender to L. Stilley, subject contract. Your target is the Unreliable, a small, inconsequential ship with no significant defenses. I feel like Ada would disagree with you, but anyway. Freelancer owned and operated, captained by a 2-bit smuggler who goes by Alex Hawthorne. Intercept the Unreliable, eliminate Hawthorne and any crew in your way. I've sent you in advance along with a tracking device for your astrogator. So from Firefly Company Office of Clerical Oversight, to whom it may concern, subject on the future of the Freebooters brand, to the Freebooters team coach and or his/her replacement. Okay. So the Firefly Company is currently experiencing an exciting period of growth and change. We are happy to announce that 3 different companies, including but not limited to Spacer's Choice, are currently in the process of negotiating for ownership of Firefly Company's properties. As part of these negotiations, Firefly Company has agreed to dissolve its Freebooters Tossball property so as not to challenge, compete with, undermine, or in any way disrespect the Tossball teams owned and deployed by any company interested in acquiring us. So they were laid off, basically, and then turned to piracy. bad piracy. Anyway, we are pleased to inform you that the Firefly Company has formally renounced its ownership of the Freebooters Tossball brand and all related properties. Furthermore, please be informed that all Tossball related positions, including but not limited to players, coaches, maintenance, auto mechanicals, units, and laborers, are now formally dissolved. Please be reminded that your lifetime indenturement contracts have not been dissolved. Your labor and services remain the sole property of Firefly Company into perpetuity. So they're saying that we're laying you off, but you still can't go work elsewhere? No wonder they had to become pirates. Anyway, please be reminded that offering your services to a competitor is strictly contrary to colony law and may be punishable with arrest, imprisonment, mandatory re-education, and or a surprise audit. Furthermore, any independent contractor work, also known as freelancing, is strictly contrary to the terms of your lifetime indenturement contract. Your positions have been discontinued as of the receipt of this message. Wow, I kind of feel bad that I killed them all, but they attacked me first. They weren't very good pirates. So notices on following instructions. Team, there's a time for improvisation and a time for following instructions. Understanding the difference is more of an art than a science. If you find yourself thinking up a creative solution to a problem, ask yourself, what are some of the consequences of my solution? Am I behaving in a way consistent with the values of the freebooters? Let me give you a practical example. Say I ask one of you to repair the piping in my lavatory. I understand we've got a bit of a parts shortage here in Halcyon, so you might try to improvise, using a plasma rifle instead of a welding torch, for example, or tossball sticks instead of chisels. These are all terrible ideas. Why, you ask? If you think about it, the answer will be as obvious as the hole in my lavatory wall. Don't be sorry, be better. Coach, wow, they used a plasma rifle? Oh dear. On practice. Team, practice is important. The best tossball players devote every waking moment to the study of their craft. Scripture tells us our lives are defined by our role in society. Our role is to play tossball. We are never off the field because we never stop being tossball players. Some of you took this advice to heart. You're practicing your pitch and your swing in the comments. I don't have to remind you all of the incident involving a tossball and my entire case of Spectrum Red. Now, I understand you're all eager to play. We haven't had a lot of matches since corporate scuppered the team, but today I had to pry a tossball out of a shattered terminal. That terminal could have been our astrogator, and then I would have had to space the party responsible in accordance with team regulations. Please don't force me into a position where I have to discipline you. I expect you all to behave in a manner consistent with freebooter values, which includes only destroying equipment while on board an enemy ship. So let's hack deleted messages. And then notice of discontinuation. Office of Clerical Oversight to the designated captain of this vessel. Dear sir and or madam, this is an automated message. Please be informed that the following services, amenities, and products provided by the Firefly Company have been discontinued and or decommissioned. Number 1, the Firefly Freebooters Tossball team and all properties related therein. And number 2, all Firefly Company storage and transport ships in development or currently spaceworthy. And number 3, all maintenance and repair services provided to Firefly Company vehicles. And number 4, all rations, medical rights, company uniforms, and designated domiciles belonging to Firefly Company. Please be informed that captaining a discontinued ship is strictly contrary to regulation and may be punishable with any or all of the following punitive fees, mandatory re-education, imprisonment. Firefly Company will not provide relocation or employment assistance for discontinued workers. Well, that's horrible. But don't I still have to do this thing? I still need to take care of this tracking device. Looks like it's downstairs. I mean, I think I can put away my gun now. Where were the stairs? Here they are. No, those aren't the stairs, but it's fine. It'll get us to the same spot. guys were really kind of screwed. And I killed them. I mean, I feel really bad about it, but I killed them. Ah, it's to the locked room. The cockpit. Okay. Ooh. They don't have a window. I have a window. Oh wait, maybe their window is just the shades are closed or something. Okay, let's go into this terminal. Navigation terminal and astrogation. Notice the vessel has been decommissioned by the Firefly Company. So tracking device is active. Signal source unreliable. Signal position docked. So let's remove the tracking device. Okay, return to route. Inventory logs. Still been decommissioned by the Firefly Company. I mean, I feel like all those emails made it excessively clear. But let's open the last entry. So inventory and delivery logs. 204, we accepted cargo, Firefly Energy Cells. Same with 05. 06 was Firefly Freebooters Tossball Team. 207 was cargo delivery failed, vendor no longer exists. And then 08, the outpost no longer recognized. 09 was cargo discontinued, and 210 was vessel decommissioned. I wonder how many days that kind of took. Oh wow. A gun. Anything else? And a level. I mean, like, the game made that extremely clear. Okay, well, I think I've done everything, so I can return to Ada. The freebooters and their ship are no longer a threat to you. Head back to Ada when you're ready to move on. We are ready to move on. I should probably level, but I don't want to do it right now. And I realized when I was editing my last video that when everybody was standing around staring at the door, I didn't talk to everybody. Oh, maybe I can do it now. Let's see what they say.
Got my head in the game, boss. Maybe we can talk when we're done here?
Status report. 13 jobs scheduled for area maintenance. Invading foreign threats detected. Deploying lethal measures. Targets: bacteria, viruses, and human scum.
Human scum.
Assholes interrupted my beauty sleep.
They were assholes.
I've been on the other side of a boarding dock enough to recognize amateurs.
Well, they don't exist anymore, so I guess
Good
it's
to see
okay.
you. I must say that there's been nary a dull moment since signing on with this crew.
Well, I do try to keep us entertained.
I thought we were safe in the Aether. Oh, law, I'm gonna have nightmares about this for weeks.
Oh, I'm so glad you guys stuck around. I was concerned I wouldn't get to have these conversations because I completely skipped over that. Okay, anyway, let's save after all of that and talk to Ada. Ada, you can turn off the alarm now.
Welcome back, Captain. I understand you have resolved your differences with our former boarding party. Are you ready to depart?
I am ready to depart. Let's get going.
Understood, Captain. Resuming our course.
I'm guessing Starship Hunters is completed now? It is. So let's see. You took the mercenaries' tracking device. They can't follow you now. They cannot. So the quest I was trying to work on at the end of the last video was the man in high orbit, because we still need to find Dr. Jasper Law, and he's on the Olympus Orbital Pharmaceutical Station. So that must be Olympus, but where's the pharmaceutical station? Do I still need to kind of drive us there? Where's Olympus?
We've arrived at the Olympus Orbital Pharmaceutical Station.
Okay. It's a pharmaceutical station, so I feel like I should bring Ellie. But who else should I bring? And I should level. Let me level real quick and think about who to bring with me. Okay, well, I have finished leveling up. I did go with the Harvester perk. Nothing super exciting, but because I'm wearing pretty armor versus protective armor, some healing on kill might actually be useful. And then for skills, I went with Lie. No, I went with Lie, because then maybe I can get up to 100 if I get at least one more level. I'm not sure what the level cap is. I feel like I should know that by now, but I don't. But anyway, I feel like Lie might be something that Alex/Heather might use quite a bit in the future. That got away from me. But anyway, I've also decided to bring Ellie and Parvati. 'Cause why not? Okay, so 3 floors to go through. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh. There are dead people already. Jasper Lowe is somewhere on the station. Find Dr. Lowe or whatever is left of him. Yeah.
Okay. What happened to these poor folks? It can't be the storm that did this.
Is there a storm going on or something outside? I'm...
Keep it together, Kelley.
Hello?
Just breathe, Kelley. Everything's gonna be all right.
Determination 45. Repeatedly buzz the intercom. Open the door. Or let's just listen and see where it goes.
Just wait. They can't open the door. Eventually, their security protocols will reset. Just wait through the next charging cycle. The supply drop will be here. Tomorrow, the next day. When it comes, just sneak onto the ship. Easy as you please.
So waiting won't help you open the door. We're gonna repeatedly buzz the intercom.
Stop! Stop making that noise. They'll hear you. Who's out there?
Let's see. I'm the captain of my ship. Open up and I'll get you away from Olympus. So whatever you're scared of, I'm pretty sure it's dead. Come on out. No, I want to talk to her. You can count to 3 to open the door. Open the door. Let's try that one.
What? No! I don't want to die. I thought I did, but I don't. So just get gone. And be quiet when you do, please. Would you mind going away? Quietly?
No. Okay, now let's try the persuade.
Really? I would be indebted to you for life. But how do I know I can believe you?
I have a very I have a moon mask on, so yeah, I have a very trustworthy face.
I'll have to come out to assess it myself. Hold on. I'm opening the door.
Receptionist Kelley. See, I've got a trustworthy face.
Let me just catch my breath. I swear, my heart's trying to punch its way out of my chest. Law, I'm so lucky you came along. I know it sounds crazy, but a little while back, I'd been gearing myself up to take a long walk off a short turbine platform. Then the security mechanicals broke out into a massacre, and I realized I really want to live. How can I help you help me get out of here?
Well, I've got a ship, need a lift out of here. Who are you? Let's start there.
I'm Kelley Maurene, the receptionist. And before you ask, I wasn't manning the visitor's desk when the mechanicals went haywire, 'cause no one comes here. Not ever. Not since all us station workers were dropped off at the start of the project a year ago.
Except for me, how do you get your supplies then? Don't you need to switch out personnel? Why are you working as a receptionist if no one ever comes here? I mean, I feel like that's an obvious question, but yeah, what about your supplies?
Project's on a yearly rotation cycle. Once a year, Auntie Cleo reviews our work and decides if we get more rations, personnel, deadlines, that sort of thing. At first, I thought it was an honor, getting assigned to a lab up in the ether high above Olympus. But I didn't know what it'd be like, day in and day out.
I'm guessing it was boring day in and day out?
Cabin fever sets in at about 90 days. Auntie Cleo's official term is contagious irritable claustrophobia. And it ain't covered by the company's medical policy.
So, do you know where I can find Dr. Law? Nothing to do about it? I'll bet. Let's go with number 3 first.
Nothing good if the last year's taught me anything. Isolation like this is supposed to strengthen bonds between workers, isn't it? All I ended up as was the butt of a bunch of jokes.
Oh.
But enough about me. I never did ask why you were here.
No, you didn't. So I'm looking for Dr. Jasper Law, professional storm chaser.
If I had to guess, you'd probably find his body either in his office or the labs. Or heck, he could have been on the toilet. I don't know. No bones about it, he was the smartest of us all. Maybe he evaded the automechs, too.
Maybe. Appreciate the tip. I'll check Jasper's office. Anything else you can tell me before I go, though?
Like what?
Like lots of things. Why is everybody dead to start with?
Pink slip protocol.
Oh, the company decided to terminate the team? Why?
How should I know? I just monitor the front desk. Well, except for the last couple of days when I've been hiding out in here. If you work at Oops, you're doing research and development. If we're not researching or developing fast enough, the protocol's there to put the fear in us. Somebody messed up. When one of us makes a mistake, the whole facility pays for it. I know it sounds harsh, but it was in our contracts and everything.
When you work for Oops, yes, hold on. This place is called Oops.
Yep. Olympus Orbital Pharmaceutical Station. Auntie Cleo's naming and branding department's the best in Halcyon.
I mean, that's one description for it. What's the purpose of this facility? What are you making?
I'm not making anything. The research team, they were brewing up some improvement to Auntie Cleo's anthracillin. Science stuff isn't really my area, though, so I don't know more than that.
I don't know what anthracillin does. I've looted it several times, but anyway. So what did you mean about taking a walk off a turbine platform? I mean, I understood, but apparently Alex/Heather did not.
Just a feeling I got. Every day was the same as every other day. I felt like I was stuck in a circle, you know? Started imagining what it'd be like to break that circle. Station goes in a circle around the planet, so what if I just dropped off the edge?
Oh no.
But after what I've seen, after what happened, I don't want that anymore. I want to live.
Good, good. So I've got a ship, need to lift out of here.
Do I ever? Drop me off on the groundbreaker and I'll be out of your hair in no time.
Okay. So, not so fast. I charge for transport. Now, and all my questions have been answered, so go ahead.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll just hide in a crate or something. You won't even know I was there. Here, this is my official laboratory headgear. I won't be needing it anymore, so it's all yours.
Thank you. Thanks, I guess. But it's not going to be as cool as my moon mask, guaranteed there. Oh, it's a monocle, though. Those are kind of funny looking, though. This one seems like really obscenely large. So let's see. Bonus to extra headshot / weak spot damage. Nope. I like my defaced Moonman helmet so much better. Well, let's loot the place before we go looking for bodies to loot. Yeah, it's all getting away from me today. Anthracillin. Okay, so we can go up that way. I looted you. I mean, it's just the mechanicals. It'll be fine, right?
Hey, that's impressive.
Thank you. But terminal. Okay, Maurene, so that's who was just here. So day 1 through 110. As per my required duties, I am keeping a visitor's log. 1, 2, and 3, no visitors. Day 61, sometimes we experience long power outages. Sitting in the dark, listening to the storm beat at the walls, I've got a lot of time to think. It begs to be let in, while I would pray to be let out. 108, 109, no visitors, still no visitors. So day 111 through 150. So day 115, why are there a bunch of tailless sprats running about? The facility don't have a sprat catcher on the roster. Maybe I should file a request with acquisitions for one. Teacup canids are famed for their ability to hunt sprats, after all, and for keeping people company. Day 116, no visitors. Day 117, no visitors. Can't finish my game of solitaire. Someone stole a handful of cards from the deck. Oh, that stinks. Day 118, desk unmanned, unsuccessfully hunted for the missing cards. Day 157, Kanan request was denied. Day 158, we've run out of caffeinoid. Our first restocking shipment isn't set to arrive until the new fiscal year. I guess a delivery will mark the facility's first visitors. Now there's something to look forward to. Day 159, did some digging in the system records. It turns out our supplies are set to be delivered by, get this, a crew of auto mechanicals. Oh dear, the ones who killed you, perhaps? Day 182. Thought I heard knocking on the front door, but it turned out to be just some thunder. Always thunder. Funny how it can sound like so many different things. A boom, a crack, a snap, knocking, laughing, screams. Day 277. I've started venturing outside. At first I worried something fierce about all the lightning strikes. Sometimes the electromechanical turbine goes on the fritz without warning, but I'm out of cards and out of caffeinoid, and there's not much else to do. Day 301, turns out I no longer need to feel safe. What I need is to feel alive. Outside the wind howls like a raging god, and the rain stabs into my throat like 1,000 tiny frozen needles. And in that pain, well, I feel so very alive. Day 322, my many and varied attempts to trigger an on-site inspection from the Special Committee for Auditing and Management have failed. Is maybe that why you guys are all killed? Day 353. Sometimes when I look over the ledge, I think about what it would feel like, how easy it'd be to simply tip forward, to plummet with all those clouds kissing my face, to fall away from the storm, to smile, and then break. Wow. That was awful. I mean, yep, that's all happening. So, optional Olympus Orbital Station keycard.
That was quick.
Yeah, let's unlock it for the experience, but let's go this way.
Not a peep from me.
And save.
Here we go! That's the last of them.
Is it? Okay. Poor scientist. Parvati tried to push me over the side. Did you see that? I saw that. Well, it was either Parvati or Ellie. Because it would have to be. There's nobody else here. So that's where I need to go. So let's go in the opposite direction. Elevator down. But she was talking about going outside. How does that happen? Oh. Wow. That's a lot of chems. See, Adreno, not Adrena time. And I have Adreno equipped. So there's a difference, right? Maybe subtle, but it's probably there.
Nice going.
Pulse Hammer Gold. What is that? Okay. It's not a legendary or anything fancy. I wonder if the elevator brought me up to this floor. Maybe. Again, these guys keep so many weapons on site for a bunch of scientists, right? And I haven't heard the wind howling once. Granted, it may not because, you know, it may not. Tropicali pasta. So where am I going to be going? Is this back out to the front desk? Okay. So where does the other ladder take me?
You think it's supposed to shake like that?
What is supposed to... I didn't see anything shaking. Huh. On the second floor, and then there's one more. But... Is this the elevator? Nope.
It ain't stealing if no one sees.
Exactly.
Here we go! Nice one! It's practicing then! I'll fix you right up!
And she smashes robots. Oh, I probably should have brought Sam with me on this one. That would have been funny. Sure we can. You'll be fine, Parvati. Okay, hang on. Let's switch to my... This gun is hilarious. That's not the... Oh, this is gonna go badly.
Take cover!
Oh yes, I need to take cover. That's for sure.
Hit it with something bigger! Down!
I don't have anything bigger. I gave all my big guns to you guys. No, this is it. I keep missing, so that also doesn't help me. Sorry, Parvati. I mean, you have a really good heavy gun. No, it's Ellie. I mean, you have the old reliable. But apparently that's not good enough. Nope, there we go. Tossable card. Okay. That was a really... Now I hear the storms. It's very, very faint.
Oh, you got that?
Yes, I did. I'm here. I'm just going, a lot. What is... there's so many things to investigate and explore. So what is up here? More robots. Okay, let's... Okay, this is another way into this area. Let's finish exploring this area first. Try to be somewhat methodical and not just rush in like I'm apt to do all the time. I feel like I'm probably gonna have to come back here though. Now, where was I? I unlocked there, so I need to go this way, I think. I don't even remember which way I came in at. You know what? It's fine. I'll recognize it eventually.
Gosh, that's clever.
And where does this go? Does this just go to the other room in case I couldn't unlock it? Yes. No, 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 don't come down here, ladies. You can go this way. Oh, terminal. Terminal! Let me finish looting real quick. Olympus Orbital Station keycard. Oh, wonderful. All right. So, password disabled. Notice password input disabled. Too many failed password attempts. Last login, perfect recall when the numbers and letters were swimming around on the page. At the time doesn't help with horse fucking shite passwords. What? That... Okay, it's fine. It makes no sense. But incoming messages. From E. Mora, subject, a last and lethal. So to Dr. Jasper Lowe, lead chemist, from Anti-Cleo's corporate headquarters, Chief Efficiency Inspector, Dr. Elenora Mora. Subject, a last and lethal warning, pink slip protocol will be coming. Progress report. Advisory notice to the lead chemist at the Olympus Orbital Pharmaceutical Station. No satisfactory results have been submitted in 11 months. Pursuant to clause... that one. If measurable and material proof of progress are not approved within 31 days, station personnel may be found to be in dereliction of duty and as a result could be prematurely terminated. Anti-Cleo's corporate headquarters, Special Committee for Auditing and Management. Who cares about your health more than Anti-Cleo? Nobody. Postscript. Jas, my darling genius, as you are likely now well aware, I must humbly regret to inform you that my exhaustive efforts to protect that beautiful, oversized brain of yours, and consequently its nefarious agenda, are in fact failing faster than your rumored last project on Gorgon. I repeat, the corporate hounds are onto your dodgy scent, and it's made them thirst and bay for blood. If I cannot supply the executive floors with tangible, undoctored results, and soon, I'm heartbroken to report that pink slip protocol will be initiated by a majority vote and the project will be scrubbed wholly and completely. I trust you understand the full weight of what that means. One canned project is an embarrassment of epic proportions. Twice is unforgivable. Please, 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 I am begging on bended knee, send me a working prototype. At this stage, even a fatally flawed one will do. Save yourself and your lab coats before this reflects poorly on my permanent record. So not purely out of the kindness of your heart are you writing him this letter. So eternally yours, at least until the next failed delivery milestone, your Chief Efficiency Inspector, Dr. Mora. So hang on one second. Oversized brain of yours and consequently its nefarious agenda. What nefarious agenda? Outgoing messages. So to Dr. Mora. So regarding that postscript, Nora Mora, my once darling, as you are likely now well aware, I don't want you to beg. I don't want you on bended knee. I don't want anything except to feed this infernal, indefensible, insatiable need. I am so close, so very near on the cusp of salvation. Then and only then will I send you that blasted Anthracycline Plus, a ludicrously simple modification I could formulate in my sleep were I ever able to sleep. Then why don't you just do it? Well, if it was so easy, why didn't you just... Anyway, it's fine. So no longer yours, no longer anyone's but that elusive and fleeting embrace of chemical virtuosity. With regret, Jasper. You understand, do you not, darling? From the very first test, from that first accursed step, every path, every infinitely random dice roll of emerging cosmic routines was leading us to this same destiny. Okay, so under drafts, scam subject venting do not send. Pink slip protocol, really, you hullheads? Oh, it's from Dr. Jasper Law. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Pink slip protocol, really, you hullheads? Went there? Never would I have thought you'd stoop so low, or more accurately, be so moronic as to cut off your own noses to spite your face. True, the project was delayed, but we all knew I would have delivered more than adequate results eventually, once I ascended to the highest peak of my genius. We were less than months months, plural months away. Not that I expect a pea-brained layman to understand. Nora is wasted on you lot. I am wasted on you lot. And might I just add, though I might have invited you to do your worst, you did try your best, but I am still alive. Nevertheless, I do go on, and I never ever forget. Payback will be swift. Oh yes, I scarcely think you'll see it coming. Just as soon as I perfect my formula and can focus on other matters, then you will rue the day you pink-slipped the great Jasper Lowe. Buffoons, eternally misguided and undervalued. We're gonna send it, cause why not? Does that mean he kinda was alive? Because if you could be kinda alive. And this was his office. I don't see a body. The thunder needs to be louder for it to be quality, to be fully appreciated. It's extremely subtle right now. Okay.
Wish I could do that.
Well, I could teach you. Requires turbine platform keycard to unlock. Okay. Now I could go out the other way. It's very pretty. And by the other way, I could...
Where did I put the... Oh, wait. I forgot the Gates is dead. That's good, actually. One team is a tragedy, two teams is a blunder.
He is sort of alive. Okay, let me loot down here real quick. Otherwise, I'll forget. And yeah, I'll just forget. These are almost like those stasis pods that were with that other failed experiment. Ooh, oh, I probably shouldn't have sent that email. Oh no. So let's see, Anthracillin Plus team, welcome to the project. What is Anthracillin Plus? Anthracillin Plus mint flavor works on humans plus canines. Just added a plus sign to the name. As you can see, Brandy is still working out the kinks, but luckily we've plenty of time to finish the formula before they finalize the packing and slogans. Now let's get to work brewing a bigger, better version of Auntie's Anthracillin. Reminders, friends don't let friends self-test their concoctions. Oh, I should have done hack. Dang it. Oh, I should have brought the Vicar with me. But it's disabling the automechanical hostility protocols and they're already dead. So project update. Notice effective immediately, team. We're temporarily redirecting our efforts to perfecting Dr. Lowe's proprietary Sky High mix, which maximizes genius and productivity. After sampling Dr. Lowe's Sky High mix, the team agrees that this will enable us to reach our original project goals better in the long run. And it is so worth our momentary detour. Yates. So project data. We've got some meeting notes. A note on today's meeting notes. It's fine, but it's kind of ironic. So, no, ironic isn't the right word, but it's kind of ridiculous. That's the right words. Anyway, this record is abbreviated due to an unscheduled chemical leak that permeated the meeting room. The resulting and immediate inhalation of noxious gases caused double vision, hallucinations, and uncontrollable sense of giddiness and projectile vomiting. Side effects occurred in all meeting participants. As such, we cut the time block down to 1 hour from the standard 2-hour review. So meeting loads. Dr. Lowe, where the devil is Sullivan? I told that numbskull if he missed one more staff meeting, Yates, he couldn't make it, Doctor. He caught his hand in the specimen splicer again. Oh, you mean his remaining hand? Aw, Dean, not anymore. Yates snickers. Dr. Lowe, what was that? I heard something. Yates, nothing. No, I'm sure. It sounded like perhaps it was your imagination, Doctor. Right. When isn't it, Jasper? When isn't it? At any rate, he'll require a replacement. Dean, for his hands? Dr. Lowe, don't be asinine. For his productivity. We can't risk falling behind. Not now. Not when I am at long last on the cusp of a breakthrough. Yates, you've balanced the mixture then? Marvelous, Doctor. Dean whispering to Yates. Bootlegger. Louder to Dr. Law. I'll have Kell put in a request for a personnel transfer. If we're lucky, we could get a new body with the supply drop coming next month. Elsewise, we'll have to wait a year. Dr. Lowe. No. That's unacceptable. I distinctly smell. A hissing sound seeps through the vents. Coughing. Dr. Lowe. What imbecile scheduled the testing release in this time block? The room is allotted for self-testing on Thursdays only. Laughing, and more laughing. Gates. I don't. Vomiting. End of meeting notes. Who wrote down all this stuff? Because that's awesome. So testing data. Sky High Mix test concoction 9B. Administered to Raptidon. Raptidon exploded. I was thinking like there's not a Raptidon here. It exploded. Administered lower dosage. Raptidon exploded but more slowly. Oh, that poor animal. Sky High Mix test concoction 9C. Administered single drop to self. Woke on the turbine platform naked, drenched, and holding a handful of severed sprat tails? Well, that explains why the sprats don't have tails. Concoction number 10. Misplaced calculations. Concoction 10A plus. Added mint flavoring. Tested on canid. Breath markedly improved. Canid exploded. Okay, anthracillin plus progress. It met its first 2 milestones and missed the next 8. And then the last one was in progress. But, like, all they had to do was make it mint flavored? I mean, like, but it exploded. The Raptidon exploded. And there's sprats with no tails. I gotta look at the sprats when I see one again. Energizing ointment. Okay. But I still wonder the outside. What was she talking about? Like, in space? Oh, wait. Wait. Dr. Lowe's Sky High Mix, a small dose of highly potent caffeinoid. It will reduce the cost of actions during TTD by 80% for the duration. But TTD drain rate for actions is keep away from small children unless they're having trouble concentrating on their homework. So it's like a stimulant? It sounds like drugs, let's be honest. Okay. I feel like I've gone everywhere now. No, I haven't. But we're getting close to having gone everywhere. Okay, let's holster.
Where did I put the... Oh, wait. Almost forgot that Yates is dead. That's good, actually.
Let's save. Hello, Doctor. Are you all there?
Shush. No talking. Concentrating. Damn it. I almost had it. The formula was in my mind and I almost had it. I was so close to a breakthrough, I could practically taste it. You really did pick the worst time to manifest.
Doesn't this guy sound like Felix? And look like an older version of Felix? Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you came to your senses. I'm in a hurry. What formula are you talking about? Are you all right? You're rambling. Now let's go with the last one.
Am I rambling?
Mm-hmm.
That's somewhat concerning, but not necessarily unexpected. Logorrhea is a well-documented side effect of withdrawal. Oh, hang on. I see what's happening. You're real. Ergo, not a hallucination.
Yeah.
This is interesting. I have several questions for you. Let's start with the obvious. Who are you, and how are you even alive?
Well, we could skip the introductions. I was going to ask you the same thing. What happened here? When I figure that out, I'll tell you. I'm Alex Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable. You must be Jasper Lowe. No, let's see if he'll tell us what happened here.
All sorts of things. Science, mainly. Little bit of research. If you're talking about all the dead bodies, that'd be the Pink Slip Protocol. Right, that answers that. Next question. Do you come bearing fresh pharmaceuticals?
Something tells me he's not looking for caffeinoid, Captain.
Yeah.
Look, we all know you're here to interrogate me. If I'm going to go through this ordeal, I'm not doing it sober.
Huh. I need you to tell me what's going on. I can lie, pat my pockets. Sorry, only got stale drugs on me. I could charm him, offer him something only the freshest for my friends. Interesting device you've got there. What are you taking? Let's see if we can do the fourth one and it still get us somewhere.
You mean my inhaler?
Mm-hmm.
It's designed to deliver a highly concentrated dose of Sky High right through my respiratory system. The formula's still a work in progress. Clears my mind for a few precious moments. The rowdy tenants of my mind palace stop their chattering, and in that silence, I experience clarity. Inspiration through inhalation. That's Sky High, or it will be once I perfect my formula.
Ah. So you could use some inspiration, Doc. Relax. Take an inhale. Sure. Let's see what happens.
Doctor's orders. Are you sure that's such a good idea, Captain? Seems like this fella's head's already in the clouds.
It'll be fine.
Who's he, what's he now? Take an inhale? Yes. An excellent suggestion.
Maybe it'll give him to focus.
Much better. My mind is clear. So are my sinuses, in fact.
I'm such a horrible person. Okay, I need you to tell me what's going on.
Auntie Cleo instituted the Pink Slip Protocol. Fancy marketing term that translates to, we're not satisfied with the quality of your work, so we're revoking your lifetime contracts. Can you believe Auntie terminated my entire team? It's a terrible setback. For my team, I mean, not for me. Not this time. I'll continue the work on my own if need be.
And what work would that be? Don't you care that your team died? No, I don't think he does. What do you mean this time? And why did Auntie Cleo's terminate your entire team? Yes, let's go with that one.
Right. How do I put this? This is not the first time I've lost a research team to corporate mismanagement. It's the second. Auntie had been threatening to instigate Pink Slip Protocol for months, though I honestly didn't think they'd have the stones to do it. I was on the verge of giving Auntie the results she wanted. Well, almost on the verge. Approaching the verge. The point is, I didn't think this would happen.
But they, were warning you. It's Auntie Cleo. What did you expect?
Bureaucratic procrastination and some incompetent saber-rattling. Before I was traded, I worked on Project Gorgon. I lost that team by attrition. Management turned the screw on my team. Forced me to fire 1 in 10 researchers. The few of us that remained were overworked and exhausted. We didn't have much of a security detail. I don't know how the primals got loose, but my team didn't stand a chance.
I know this is painful for you, but I need to get into the chem lab. Tell me what happened. That's terrible. I know Lawrence Goodfellow gave the order to downsize your team. Well, let me see if you can just give us the full story of what happened.
We were designing a drug the likes of which Halcyon had never seen. A veritable panacea that cured lethargy and guaranteed a lifetime of productivity. I was overwhelmed, overworked, frustrated. Forced to submit unfinished samples, failing to meet impossible deadlines.
So you were obviously under a lot of pressure. You should have talked to somebody. I don't feel like he should have talked to somebody, but I feel like that wouldn't get anybody anywhere. So let's go with the first one.
I started self-medicating to enable my genius to perform at a greater capacity. To forget. To endure. To feel nothing. Project Gorgon was in its final days when the primals attacked our lab. It wasn't long until Spacer's Choice authorized my transfer to this facility.
Human Inquiry was testing adrenatime on people. Why did you need primals in your lab?
Human Inquiry was supposed to be responsible for testing adrenatime. Under normal circumstances, the chem lab wouldn't have had to perform live tests. But creative incubation pressured my team with impossible deadlines. The prototypes we delivered to Dr. Blakesley at Human Inquiry were poor because we were rushed. I had to begin experimenting on my own. I had to perform my own tests, so I used primals. They're not the best choice for test subjects, but I was working for Spacer's Choice.
That was seriously reckless. It was seriously reckless. I can't imagine Dr. Blakesley liked that. It sounds like you went against procedure and you gave adrenatime to primals, Jasper. Yeah, you tweaked out, like, adrenatimes make people marauders. What do you think it's going to do to primals? Like, is that why they're the funny, different kind of primals? It was seriously reckless, but I can't imagine Dr. Blakesley like that. I'm going to go with that one.
She was furious. There's a memory that always makes me smile. My point is, I was doing my job. I was doing science. I will continue to do so until my mind or my body expires.
At the expense of everything else. So you were traded to Auntie Cleo. Does that sort of thing happen often?
Not at all. Such an event is incredibly rare. Few workers understand the truth of their value to society. Me? I'm worth 5 measly lab coats.
Maybe when you're not high, Dr. Blakesley mentioned as much. But I still need information out of him, so let's not completely piss him off.
She would. No doubt she'd stuff my brain in a jar if she could. Do you know what she quoted to me one time from some rubbish Earth book?
No.
Looked me right in the eyes and said, "You are a brain, Jasper. The rest of you is a mere appendix."
Elementary, my dear Jasper. I'm sorry, no one should be dehumanized in that way. I mean, like, I'm gonna go with the second one.
Yes, well, whatever isn't. The key to forgetting, I suppose.
So what exactly does Auntie Cleo have you working on?
Auntie Cleo wants us to develop Anthracillin Plus, a new and improved version of the original Anthracillin formula. And what Auntie wants, Auntie gets. Eventually. I was making considerable progress. I can't possibly fathom why they prematurely terminated the project.
Well, Jasper, everyone's dead. There's no use in lying.
I'm not lying. I'm carefully curating the truth for you. All right, listen. Auntie needs to be patient. I'll eventually get around to developing Anthracillin Plus. My priority right now is sky high. Once I perfect my formula, I'll be able to keep my mind functioning at peak performance without any pesky distractions. Like feelings.
Okay, well, I need to get inside the chem lab on Gorgon.
No, you don't. There's nothing interesting in the chem lab. There's nothing interesting in Gorgon at all. Gorgon is a featureless rock dragged along by the gravitational current of a barren asteroid belt. The chem lab is a graveyard. You won't find anything there but the dead.
Sounds familiar. Somebody's been warning me to stay off Gorgon. I'm looking for Dr. Ambrose's journal. My business on Gorgon is my own. Why do you care? Yeah, let's go with that one.
I don't know why. Possibly I was just being polite. It doesn't matter. Clearly you're not about to take my advice.
No.
If you've set your heart on exploring my old labs, I won't try to dissuade you. Indulge me with a favor, and I'll give you the access you want. The electromechanical turbine is offline. Without any power, I can't possibly continue my work. Be a dear and reactivate it for me. That's all I ask.
This sounds like one of those problems you can fix on your own. Your colleagues are dead, Jasper. Don't you think it's time to quit?
Not that it's any of your business, but I don't get to quit. My colleagues are dead, and yet I live. So I don't get to quit. Take the elevator to the storm platform at the top of this facility. Reactivate the turbine, and I'll give you the access you want.
Oh, well, hold on. I've got more questions.
Of course you do. Well then, let's hear them.
Talk to you about Project Gorgon. What's that draft message on your office terminal all about?
Did you snoop through my things?
Maybe.
And just admit it to me. You do have gall, I'll give you that. Look, I keep a draft on my terminal where I vent my occasional frustrations with upper management. It's honestly one of my less detrimental coping methods, as I am not stupid enough to fill out the name in the address field.
Oh, so did it, like, go nowhere? But anyway, I want to talk to you about Project Gorgon.
One thing at a time, my chatty accomplice. Turbine repairs first, interviews later.
Okay, I should go. And my update says that I need to access the electromechanical turbine platform. Dr. Lowe is willing to hand over his access to the chem lab on Gorgon once you repair the electromechanical turbine. The turbine is located at the top of the station. Well, we will do that, but we will do that next time because we are definitely at time for today. So on Tuesday, we'll pick back up here, hopefully wrap up Dr. Lowe's quest, and then we can head back to Gorgon and continue exploring there. So as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again on Tuesday with another new Outer Worlds video.